All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's Harmless Dave. That's me, the real music observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. Okay, so Dennis DeYoung, talked about him yesterday, dropped an incredible brand new song. Jim Peterick, Dennis DeYoung, Proof of Heaven. It's more Styx than Styx, okay? If you like Styx, this sounds like a classic Styx song, and immediately just trumps anything that Styx has done, say, the last couple of decades. Just throwing that out there. Now, Dennis DeYoung is in the latest issue of Rock Candy magazine, offering yet another olive branch, like an olive tree trunk, out to his former bandmates. He says, look, you guys can continue to be Styx without me. You know, Styx performing the music of Dennis DeYoung with Lawrence Gowan. And I won't get on Larry's case. I won't call this the Lollipop Guild like I normally do. But let's just say this. Dennis has been gracious and decent, and he's offering the band yet another opportunity to just make some serious bank. Imagine a Styx tour with Dennis getting back with the band. Hey, band, hey, Styx people out there. Have you thought of this, that one more tour with Dennis DeYoung would make you guys a ton of money and make fans really happy? I mean, look, you don't have to hang out with Dennis and his wife, okay? They can go and Dennis can have his own dressing room way removed from you guys. You know, he's got his own tour bus or whatever. You guys don't have to hang out with Dennis. You just have to play music with him for, a tour. The fact that he's still willing to do this after all of the cut downs and different narratives that have been thrown out there. By the way, none of the stuff that Dennis said regarding things like Tommy's financial issues, none of those things have ever been refuted or counter-narratived. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of interesting that Dennis says, yeah, I got a lot of respect for those guys. Let's tour one more time. And he's been saying this now. He's like, before we get too old. I mean, Dennis is what, 72, 71, 72? Those guys, I mean, Tommy's younger, but, JY's not a spring chicken from what I remember. So it would be good for these guys to get back together again. Now, do I think they will? No, I don't. I think there's some sort of pride blockage thing going on with Dennis and, or not Dennis, but with JY and Tommy, where they, for some reason, feel like they had to redesign the band. They had to change the sound up a little bit. To change this image that they're a real rock band now, even though their fans have aged along with them, and their fans actually appreciate the ballads and the rockers together. Just throwing that out there. It's not 1984 anymore, folks. Okay, nobody cares anymore if the band gets theatrical. In fact, these are the guys that brought back Mr. Roboto because the fans have demanded it. And you need the guy who actually sang the tune for it to really work. You need Dennis DeYoung. I mean, he's the mastermind behind Roboto. I mean, I'm sorry. I know I've made fun of Lawrence Gowan on a number of occasions. Let's just put it this way. Lawrence Gowan is not the right guy to sing Mr. Roboto. Okay? He pulls off some of this stuff a little bit here and there. But quite honestly, there are singers out there like Mark Shearer and Danny Vaughan, and I could go down a list of vocalists who could just like step right in and be Styx. Of course, you'd probably need a keyboard player, but you know what? It would work better than having Lawrence Gowan be the singer. But I get it. People like the spinning keyboard, the theatrics, the diving across the stage, the injuries and so forth. That's what... See, this is what's changed from the Styx of Dennis DeYoung, where it was really about music and not about gimmicks. All right? And it'd be nice. This is a huge olive branch. Like I say, it's a tree trunk size olive branch, again, by Dennis DeYoung. And by the way, I think the fans, if you polled the fans, even the people that are hardcore this lineup of Styx, which there are very, I guess, shall we say, vocal minority. All right. If you polled them and said, hey, one more tour with Dennis and Styx can go back to being that real rock band without Dennis messing things up, it's just, I mean, this is ridiculous at this stage that we're even talking about, are they this real rock band? And Dennis is just a schmaltzy balladeer. The song, by the way, Proof of Heaven, it's not schmaltzy. Go listen to it. In any event, good for Dennis for doing this and offering this up. Do I think the other guys will respond? No. But I think some promoter somewhere should get in their ear and start talking dollar signs. And I think that might actually change, or it could. That's the only hope. Greed, money. Those are the things that'll bring Styx back together again. Greed and money. All right. On that note, I'm done. See you soon.